This is our channel, Gaming Tipsters, and today we are going to open a bundle of Ravnica Allegiance from Magic the Gathering. We're going to open up this Ravnica box, see what it brings inside, and then we are going to pop open some boosters since it brings 10 booster packs. So give me a sec to open this up and then we'll see what's inside. We've taken off the plastic, let's take a look. So this bundle brings two little boxes. This is the main box that has most of the content, and this is basically a small filler box that usually has something inside, but this time it's empty. So we're going to check what's inside this box. So when you open up, you will find thematic dice here. It's a black and red dice. You're going to find also 10 boosters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you are also going to find over here some basic land cycles. Sometimes they also bring tokens. We'll check if this one only brings lands or if it also brings some tokens. And well, a little bit of information on Magic, publicity, and on the different styles of standard decks, drafts, and commanders. So we're going to give this a check, and now we will proceed to open these boosters. Open some of the boosters. We want to show off the deck box. This is a hard material deck box that has two parts here. This is actually removable. Here you can store a deck or maybe some die, and here you can store your cards. It's pretty cool, has a lot of space, and it's also very pretty. The only downside to it is that it's a bit tall, so sometimes when you are maybe stacking them, it takes a bit more space than your usual deck box, but still they are pretty nice, and this one I particularly like a lot because it has its Ravnica shield and this really pretty blue color. Normally they have some art on them, but I actually really like this style. It's pretty straightforward. Almost forgot, these types of boxes bring some booklets that have information on the lore of Magic the Gathering, and also have a list of all the card encyclopedia of the set. It's pretty useful if you are like a collector that wants to find every card of a set. We usually use this to reference if we have cards or if we have some cards missing. So it's pretty cool and it's really pretty, as you can see. You can also keep it in folders, or you can keep it in your like bookshelf. So yeah, it's a pretty good added little detail for the value. We popped open the little pack here, and it only brings basic lands in the Ravnica bundle, but it brings 15 of each of the basic land types, and also one foil, I don't know if you can see the foiling here, of each land type per box. This is pretty cool and pretty useful if you're just starting out with Magic, because you are going to need a lot of land cycles for your deck building, and this is probably one of the reasons why we particularly really like to purchase these bundles. Other bundles, like for example Hour of Devastation, brought also some full art cards with them. So yeah, these bundles are pretty cool, and we highly recommend this product for anyone who wants to start in Magic, and also for collectors and deck builders. Now we're gonna start to open these booster packs. So let's see if we get lucky here with some Ravnica Allegiance booster packs. So for those who don't usually play Magic, Magic cards have common, which have this black little, I don't know if you can see it, symbol here. These are the simple cards, normally the cheapest cards in the sets. Then we have our uncommons. Uncommons are the ones that are going to be noted by this little silver style figure. So we have the following uncommons: Frilled Mystic, Dagger Caster, and Smelt War Ignis. Then we have our rare Hero of Precinct 1. We have a dual land and a zombie token. Now, nothing too flashy on this one, but let's see if we get lucky on the next one. Get some mythics, maybe get some lands here, because the land cycle for this set is pretty cool. So, once again, our commons. Okay, so our first uncommon of the set is Clear the Stage, Junk Troller, and Clan Guildmage. And yes, we have a legendary creature rare, Judith Disgorged Diva. These legendary creatures are pretty cool if you're going to do commander decks, so please keep an eye open for these types of cards. And then we have another dual land, Orso of Guildgate, and an Ooze token. Okay, so now we have again our commons. So we have our uncommons, Eyes Everywhere, Rakdos Firewheeler, and Sentinel's Mark. And our rare is Rik Mahdi Revealer, Human Creature Shaman. Once again, nothing too flashy, but still have high hopes. And another dual land. Dual lands are very common in this set. Oh, and a treasure token. Because this set is based on guilds, and and all guilds are dual colored. So this is why in Ravnica and in Ravnica Allegiance, you're going to find more dual lands than in any other set. So now, once again, our commons. We have also our uncommons, Senate Guildmage. Ooh, we have one of the divided cards, Carnival Carnage. These are pretty cool. I actually didn't know we had divided cards in the set, but yeah, kind of cool. And Drill Bit. And our rare is Awakening the Erstwhile Sorcery, and a Spirit token. Oh, and once again, a dual land. Sorry if it's a bit of a mess here. Just kind of getting used to opening the boosters and filming at the same time. Okay, so let's open this one up and see what's inside. Once again, our commons. Okay, now we have the Sphinx of New Prawley, Angelic Exaltation, and Cavalcade of Calamity. And our rare is Growth Chamber Guardian, Elf Crab Warrior. Cool. So let's put these over here. And another dual land, and our human token. Yeah, we haven't been particularly lucky this time, but let's see, we still have a few more boosters to open. This one is being a bit of a stubborn one. Sometimes it happens, sometimes I have a little bit more glue than the rest. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so Gate Colossus, Syndicate Guildmage, and Swirling Torrent. Our oh, Mythic Enchantment, finally! Captive Audience. Pretty cool. So this red symbol over here reflects mythic cards. These are normally the best cards in the set, but sometimes you might have some uncommons that have a bit more value or that are a little more playable than your mythic or rare cards, but still, this is pretty cool. And we have another duel and a beast token. Still nothing too exciting here, but well, let's keep on going. See if we can find one of the high value cards in the set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uncommons, Silhana Wayfinder, Rhythm of the Wild, and Regenesis, and our... Ooh, I really like this card. So this rare is called Smothering Tithe. This card is pretty cool because when you are playing multiplayer Magic or maybe Commander, you are going to be able to produce a lot of mana with this card. It creates treasure tokens, so highly recommend this card for play. It's probably going to raise up in value pretty soon in Magic. And we also have Orso's Guildgate and a Top Tier token. So, our commons. So we have Claimer Shaman, Rumbling Ruin, Forbidden Spirit, and our rare is Priest of Forgotten Gods. Exposed to Daylight, we have a little foil here. This is a foil common card. Sometimes you might be lucky enough to get a foil mythic or a foil rare, but still pretty cool to get a little foil in these packs. So put a foil over here. We have another dual land and a goblin token. See what we have over here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9. This means that we probably have another foil here. So our uncommons are Vindictive Vampire, another dual card, Deposed and Ploy, Fireblade Artist. Oh, and well, this is interesting. A rare. Divided card, Bedeck Bedazzle. Ooh, an uncommon foil. This is actually pretty good. So, Orso's Rachner, not the craziest uncommon, but still, uncommon foils are really hard to get in this types of bundles. So, yay! Let's put it over here. We have another dual land and a little spirit token. Our final booster. Let's see if we can finally hit something of the land cycle here. We haven't been lucky there, but still, there's hope. So, 10, okay, our uncommon here is Sunder Shaman, Spirit of Spires, and Scrabbling Claws. And another rare, Theater of Horrors. Then we have Azorius Guildgate as our dual land, and a Centaur token. That's kind of cool. So, well, as you can see, this is what you can expect if you buy a bundle. You might be lucky and get, for example, maybe 2 mythics in one of these bundles, but it is hard to get over 2 mythics or maybe even 1 mythic. So, yeah, this is what we got. I'm going to organize this a little to show you the rares and the uncommons and the mythic we got, and maybe talk a little bit about value. Okay, so we reviewed what we've got, and actually this card that I mentioned, Smothering Tide, is currently at $12, and it's the most valuable card that we got in the set, so yay! It's pretty cool. Once, as I said, very good for Standard, but particularly great for Commander, and when you're playing with multiple opponents, this really is going to produce a lot of mana ramp, so highly recommend this card. From the rest of the cards, the Growth Chamber Guardian is also quite valuable, a little over $2, and it's pretty cool. It basically allows you to search for another exact copy of the card if you put a +1/+1 counter with it, so this is quite useful in Standard and Modern, where you can have multiple copies of the card. The other card that was kind of good is here, Judith. She's also a little over $2. This creature gives all of your creatures +1/+0, and if a non-token creature you control dies, it will cause 1 damage to any target. This means to a creature or to a player, so it's pretty useful. This could be pretty cool in some combos. Another card that I found interesting, even though it's not particularly valuable, is Hero of Precinct 1. It says that whenever you cast a multicolored spell, you create a 1/1 white human creature token. This is pretty cool if you're doing a multicolored commander deck, so highly recommended. For example, if you're doing a Joda deck, this could be quite useful. You could end up having a few little human soldiers that are annoying. And well, the rest of the cards, nothing too cool. The priest is also quite valuable. This is an interesting card. It says that you sacrifice 2 other creatures, any number of target players lose 2 life, and then you sacrifice a creature and you add 2 black mana and draw a card. This is kind of cool. It will give you a little black ramp, but it obviously comes at a cost. But you could maybe sack some tokens, and it could be useful in some combos to create a little bit of black mana ramp. And oh, there's also Captive Audience that I almost forgot. The mythic we got is not very valuable, but it is quite evil in the sense that you give this card to an opponent and he'll have to choose one of the following 3. Either his life total becomes 4, which is terrible for commander, for example. He discards his entire hand, so this is also particularly evil when they're using some particular types of deck. And the other option is that each opponent creates 5 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. This probably will be more useful in Commander and in multiplayer Commander than in any other style of game, because it is more likely that you'll be threatened by the idea of multiple 5/5 2/2 black zombie creatures if you have, for example, 3 or 4 people that you're playing, opponents. So yeah, this is kind of cool. But it's not the most valuable card in the set, but still pretty happy with the Smothering Tide. I hope you guys liked the video. Oh, also little Orso of Racketeer here, our uncommon foil. It's not particularly valuable, but still it's pretty cool that we got an uncommon foil. It's rare to get these types of cool cards in one of these little boxes, but yeah, I think we did pretty good for today. So well guys, hope you liked the video. If you have any recommendations for future videos, please let us know in the comment section, and we will be back with some more card games later on. We are going to focus mainly on TCG for our first videos, but later on maybe we'll go into other games. So let's see how this goes. Bye guys!